Good morning, everyone. God bless you. I want to continue on an exposition of the seven thunders. This is part 9. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you have questions or prayer requests, feel free to make them known. We'd be glad to take them before the Lord and do our best to answer. There's been a few questions and I don't want to say objections, but questions come in from people, and I hope to be able to address those a little bit now. This is kind of going to be my conclusion. So remember the three things that Brother Branham says that this is. He says from the message, Seventh Seal, he says, and there's three great things that goes with it. Let me back up. And in Sabino Canyon, he said, this is the third pole. And there's three great things that goes with it. And one unfolded today or yesterday, the other one folded today. And there's one thing that I cannot interpret because it's an unknown language. But I stand there and look right straight at it, and this is that third pole coming up. That's the reason all heaven was silent. Now I better stop right there. I just feel checked not to say no more about it. So just remember the seventh seal, the reason it was not opened, the reason it did not reveal it, no one should know it. All right, so 3 parts. One unfolded yesterday. That was the part that Brother Branham connected Matthew 24 with the seventh seal, and he says, or the seven seals, all seven seals. And he says he got to the seventh seal and he omitted it. What part was that? That was there in Matthew 24, verses 36 and 37. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Now I want to take a minute. Let's go to Luke 17. These things are connected together. Luke 17 and verse 26. Yes. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Even thus shall it be, skipping to verse 30, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. And we know what Brother Branham's talking about there, his teaching about that is that the Son of Man was revealed in his ministry, the revealing of the Son of Man, the discerning of the thoughts and the intents of the heart, the manifestation of the Son of Man through his ministry. So Brother Branham's connecting this together. One of the folds of the seventh seal is the coming of the Son of Man, the revealing of the Son of Man in spirit form. Amen. That prophetic ministry revealing Jesus Christ, a Son of Man revealing the Son of Man. That was the one, he said, unfolded yesterday. And then he said there's one unfolded today, which was the seven thunders. He said there's a third one, which I can't talk about it. I can't speak more about it. Now I want to go back. This is from the sermon, The Absolute, 1962. And remember, the seventh seal, Brother Branham said the seventh seal, or the seven thunders, are to bring us rapturing faith. Now I want you to see what he connects this to now. Preached, I believe, the same day, the morning that the Is This the Sign of the End, Sirs, was preached, which was a prophecy of the seven seals to come. This is what he says in that message. And now I believe she is ready to strike that final climax yonder. When he says she, he's speaking of the message that he's bringing. You can look it up, the context. It's paragraph 226. And now I believe she's ready to strike that final climax yonder, to bring forth a faith that will rapture the church into glory, and she is laying in the messages. Okay, so the message is laying in the messages, and it's that this is the This message is to bring the final climax, which will bring rapturing faith. So the message is going to bring rapturing faith, not something outside of the message, not something future to the message, but that which is in the message is laying in the message. Now it's got to go from his message to our hearts, to our souls as a revelation. It can't stay just in the message. It's got to get into us so that we ourselves have rapturing faith. Now I want to go through 9 different things, and I have the quotes. I have things to back this up, but just for the sake of time, I'm going to go quickly. Let's gather some things out of this. It's a threefold mystery. One of the folds is the 7 thunders. It's connected to the coming of the Son of Man, a mystery known only to God. The 7 thunders reveals the coming of the Son of Man. The 6 seals have been opened, and we see it, but the 7th will not be broke to the public until that hour arrives. The 7th seal is not completely unfolded. It just unfolded to the 7 thunders. 7th seal is not to be known to the public. In Matthew 24, he left out the 7th seal, which we read that, Matthew 24, 36 and 37. Excuse me. All right. And then he connected, we just read the quote where he said, this is the third pull. So what is the third pull? The opening of the word. What is the 7th seal? 7th seal is the opening of the 6 seals. So the 6 seals are revealed in the 7th seal. So the 7th seal being open, the mighty angel coming down with an open book, now the seals can be open. Amen. 7th seal. 7th seal is not merely information. 6 seals was information. The 7th seal reveals a person, because the 7 thunders reveal that mystery of Matthew 24, of the coming of the Son of Man, the revealing of the Son of Man, the very presence of the Son of Man. So those things are connected together. The 7 thunders, we read about it before. He said that the 7th messenger does 2 things. 1, according to Malachi 4, he turns the hearts of the children back to the faith of the fathers. 2, he reveals the 7 thunder mystery, which in itself turns the hearts of the children back to the Pentecostal fathers' faith. What are the 7 thunders? They're the means of communicating the revelation to the messenger. There's 7 angels that do it. What is the progression? The mighty angel comes down with an open book. He cries with a loud voice. The shout, what is the shout? It's the message. Cries with a loud voice. When he cries, 7 thunders utter their voices. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he begin to sound, the mystery of God should be finished. What are those 7 thunders? It is the message. It's revealing the message to us. Is it the 6 seals? Is it the restoration? Is it this sermon? Is it that sermon? No, it's the contents of the open book. There's 7 seals on the book that brought us the information of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th seal. But when the 7th is broken, that opens the entire mystery of the whole book. Now we see the Bible clearly from Genesis to Revelation. So, is the 7th thunder something future? No, we have the message. We have everything we have need of revealed in the message. Now it needs to go from just being in books and tapes to being revealed to our hearts. It's not just merely information. It is revelation of a person to our hearts. Amen. Look at the 7 days of creation. 6 days are full of information. The 7th day is rest. The 6 seals are full of information. 7th seal, though people argue, though people fuss, though people don't understand, 7th seal is our rest. Amen. What is it? It's the revealing of the Son of Man. Revealing what? Revealing a person to us personally, manifested before us. Amen. So with that, I'm bringing the 7 thunders to a close. I should say my series on the seven thunders to a close. There's much more for me to learn, for all of us to learn and to grow into, and more revelation for us to enter into. So, not new revelation, it's already there, but it's an understanding of what's already there. Amen. God bless you. If you have questions, feedback, we appreciate it. Please feel free to do. God bless.